I'm Steve Scott. Let's talk hop.
Hey, special Super Bowl edition of the Let's Talk Hop video series. If you all are like me, especially in the US, you probably spent yesterday evening watching the Super Bowl on TV and eating too much junk food. And then this morning, you might have got up and watched ESPN or read online some of the analysis of the game. And one of the things that struck me was how easy it is to second guess the coach's decisions since we know the outcome. Two examples. Into the first quarter, Kansas City Chiefs are driving down the field. They get down to the San Francisco 5-yard line, and it's 4th down and 1. They're losing the game. Right now, they're down 3-0. 4th down and 1 at the 5. What's the safest thing to do? The safest thing to do is kick a field goal, tie it up, right? Andy Reid, the Kansas City coach, what's he do? He calls a trick play. They get the first down, and the very next play they score a touchdown, go up 7-3. And what do we think about Andy Reid? Oh, he's a genius. What a great call. What if he'd come up short on the 4th down attempt? Then we'd have been saying Andy Reid made a bad choice. He didn't do the safe thing, right? But since we know the outcome, Andy Reid's a genius. Kyle Shanahan, the coach of the San Francisco 49ers, a lot of talk today about how he mismanaged the clock at the end of the first half. Didn't call timeouts when he should have. His team got the ball back with not a lot of time left. Didn't score at the end of the first half and went into the halftime tied 10-10. And of course, he also went on to lose the ball game. So now, since we know he didn't score at the end of the first half, he ended up losing the ball game. Kyle Shanahan made bad choices. He mismanaged the clock. He didn't call timeouts when he should have. He made bad decisions because we know the outcome, right? We do the same thing at work, don't we? Once we know an incident has happened, it's really easy for us to look at the victim or the last person that touched it and say, you didn't do the safe thing. You made a bad decision because we already know the outcome. The problem with that is it doesn't let us understand why that person did what they did at the time they did it. We don't understand the context. Look at the Chiefs going forward on 4th down. Only 2 teams in the NFL attempted 4th down conversions more than the Chiefs. And the Chiefs succeeded almost 70% of the time. So now does it look like a really risky decision on Andy Reid's part? Now think about your people in the workplace. Whatever that act was that caused that incident you're talking about, how many times did they do that successfully? And that success breeds comfort that it's okay for me to do that. The thing we get out of that is, number one, understand context, why people did what they did at the time they did it, and also the need to understand normal work. What's happening when nothing bad is happening? Where are people not able to follow the procedures? Where do they have workarounds? Where do they take shortcuts successfully? Let's talk to them and find those things out together so that we can put the right controls, the right defenses in place before something bad happens, instead of waiting till after it happens and say, wow, I see the outcome. I now know you made a bad decision. You didn't do the safe thing. Think about understand context, study normal work. Hope this helps. I hope you like these videos. Hey, if you do, subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to talk more, here's my contact information. Give me a shout. Thanks.